Hi friends, long time no talk. I feel I have a lot to catch you up on, but today I just wanted to first get you caught up on what's been going on, what is new, all the things, and also I'm going to do my cash plan. So my husband's paycheck is tomorrow. We've gotten our tax refunds back and we need to pay bills and stuff our envelopes. So I was like, what better way to jump on, get you guys caught up, let you know what has happened, where I've been, and why I haven't been filming any videos for a few weeks. So first things first, so what we have done is we have consolidated our debt and took a home loan on our home, like a HELOC, and we did that to get out of our credit card debt. So I'm not sure if I have mentioned in the past, but we have two credit cards. Well, we had two credit cards, and the interest was almost 20%, which was insane. So I opened one credit card for my business and one credit card for personal, and the personal stuff, my husband was unemployed. I was having a baby. I was on maternity leave and life happens. So what we've done is we consolidated both of those, paid both of those off using our home equity line of credit from our home. And by doing that, we ended up cutting our interest more than half. So I think our interest rate is right at 8%, which is freaking amazing. So you're going from almost 20% to 8%. So we are super excited. We feel like that was the right choice. And yeah, so what we were able to do is take a little bit additional out and have some repairs done on my car. It had to be repainted. Whole other story. Our life has been super, super crazy busy. But I am back and I am still motivated to pay stuff off. We just had to kind of pivot and make sure we were making good decisions to get the debt paid off quickly. Another thing that has happened is I have a 2-year-old son, and he has needed to be moved to a big boy bed. So in order to move him to a big boy bed, I've had to move the baby furniture out into another room. And this couldn't have come at a perfect time, but I have decided to close my business down. If you did not know, I own a small shop. It's called The Cozy Peach Co. And I have ran that for over 2 years, and it was just time to let it go. It was starting to become a lot of work, and it was not profitable for the amount of effort and work that I was putting into. And when I filed my taxes recently, I was like, you know what, this isn't worth my time. I'm losing out on time with my son, and I just felt like it was not the right decision anymore. And I am completely at peace with my decision. So I am working on liquidating inventory. I do not have a lot left, but if you are interested in purchasing something, I will put the link of my shop here on the screen and in the description box below. You don't have to. I just wanted to add that information in there. So a lot of big life things have been happening over here. We've been dealing with sickness, just changes with my son. We were applying for the HELOC loan, which took a little bit of time. We had to close on that. We were paying stuff off with the credit cards. Anyway, long story short, we have made a lot of changes that I feel is going to be very beneficial for our family. And so I'm so excited because everything is kind of coming at the right time. I restarted my cash envelopes. We're pretty much starting at ground zero. But I wanted to mention kind of what we were doing. If you have the opportunity, if you have a lot of equity built in your home, look into a home line equity credit for debt consolidation. If you are interested in getting you know, your interest rates and things like that. You know, you want to kind of shop around for the best interest rate. But let's go ahead and get started. We are now in March. I am planning for the first week of March. My husband's check should be coming in tomorrow. So I'm going to go ahead and plan now so he can go to the bank and get all of the cash tomorrow. So also a little bit change of a setup. Again, I was filming in the shop room, but now the shop room has turned into what will be baby number 2. No, I am not pregnant, but Noah's baby furniture had to go into the spare bedroom, which will be his sister's later on. So now we are filming upstairs. So I kind of love the new setup. It's cute. I have some flowers here that are kind of on their last leg, but they are from Valentine's Day. So I was like, let me put this in. This is kind of cute. But anyway, I ramble. Let's get going, and see what we need to cash stuff for. So I'm kind of looking back on a previous one, and I kind of mimic the same thing for the most part. So this is loosey-goosey. Okay, let me tighten that up. All right, so we have gas, eating out. And I have my computer over here because I'm looking at my Excel spreadsheet for my budget. And so I'm going to kind of go back and forth here. But yeah, if anyone has any questions about what our process looked like about applying for a HELOC loan, reach out. Ultimately, I'm not an expert. I do suggest probably reaching out to an advisor or something like that. We did ours with PNC and had nothing but a great experience. We closed within 2 weeks, so start to finish. And you know, it was just easy peasy, but if you have any questions, you can let me know. Obviously, the interest rate is going to vary on your credit, your DTI, all the things. So, you know, you definitely want to get with somebody and start shopping around for the best rates and all the things. So, if you don't know what a HELOC is, it is a home equity line of credit. That's what the acronym stands for. You're basically taking a second mortgage against your home. So, you know, you definitely have to pay it, or, you know, there's a lien against your home. But we didn't take that much. I think we ended up taking, I think it was around, it was 30 to 40,000, approximately. Like I said, we ended up, having my car repainted, which was costly and totally unexpected. Hold on, you guys. And we also had money left over after paying that and paying the credit cards off. So you really need to just figure out what you need. So obviously it just depends on what you got going on. Okay, let me see here. Let me look back. D for gas, so 40 for myself, 45 for my husband. Eating out, we are going to do 40. Groceries, I don't know. I'm going to actually do 100 because I need to stock up on Diet Cokes. And y'all know, sodas ain't cheap, y'all. Speaking of, I have one right here. Yum. Okay, that's like my guilty pleasure. All right, so weekly spend, I always do 40, 20 for myself and 20 for my honey. So I'm gonna just start going through my envelopes and seeing what I'm going to start stuffing. We had a lot come out in February, you guys. I had to pay HOA. We paid camper storage for a whole quarter. What else was there? Car insurance. Holy cow, that was like almost $1,700 just right there. And February was a short month. So it just goes to show, I need to switch this out. It just goes to show that when you do not plan ahead, and plan week to week or bi-weekly or monthly, it you get backed up, and when it's due, it's a big chunk instead of little bites at a time. So that's why cash stuffing works really well for a lot of people. So yeah, let me see what is in. Let me make sure we're still. Let me adjust a little bit, you guys. New setup, so I apologize if a little bit was cut out at some point. I'm getting used to the new setup. And let me move this over here, actually. All right, so let's look. We've got fur babies. They're going, so 30, 1 and 2. Let me get my calculator out. All right, so they are 130. And we need, okay, so we need 98. They're going Friday. So I'm going to go ahead and just get the rest of it out. So 98, let me do 98. And then I'll get back on track. Like I said, I'm playing catch up. It's really hard to kind of get ahead when you're trying to catch up. Self-care, I do actually want to, I have my Botox coming up, which, by the way, I don't know if you know this, but I pay into a beauty bank every month, and it's $100, and it comes out automatically through the aesthetics place that I use. And so every month on the 1st, they take $100 and it's put into a beauty bank account where it just sits. And I freaking love that because it forces me to save for services that I know I'm going to do. Like, I know I'm going to go get my Botox done. So, by the time I go, I will be, I think I'll have 400 in there. Okay, so my husband come home and the dogs were going crazy. So anyways, what I was saying is by the time that I go for my Botox appointment, it will be, I think I'll have about 400 in the account. And then it won't be much more than that. So I am going to start stuffing the self-care anyways in general. Like I said, we're restarting our envelopes. So you're going to start seeing me add 2 more envelopes now that we have gotten caught up on those big major bills. So anyway, I typically stuff 32 in there. So let's see, I'm going to do 32. Oh, this pen is, all right. Christmas, what do we usually do in Christmas? 31. Let's see, hot tub, we're gonna do, what did I do last time? 75. Pest, let me reevaluate this. So 75 every 3 months is 25 a month. So then if I'm cash stuffing weekly, I need $6.25. So we'll just round to 7. So that was for lawn spraying, and I just paid the termite. So that was $5. Okay. All right. So let's keep going on. So it was Christmas, hot tub, lawn spraying, camper storage fee, $40 a month. So I need to be stuffing 10 a week. I don't know why I was overthinking that. I don't have a clue. I think I'm really tired because we legitimately got no sleep last night because my son was up and down out of the bed. And now that he's in a big boy bed and not in a crib, you can't contain him. He's like up and at it and crying, and it was a rough night. So I am running on no sleep, you guys. So that was this binder. And look at this cutie little clip I got from, what is this, Coco? Anyway, I'll tag her in the description. I want to call it Coco's Collection, and maybe that is it. But yeah, so I have shared this before. This is from my shop, The Cozy Peach. Also, that is too. This I got off Etsy and cut it, print it, all the things. Millennial Dollar. All this is Millennial Dollar, and the binder is Millennial Dollar. I always like to share where I get stuff because there's no worse than you finding something that you love and someone will not tell you where they got it. I'm like, come on, share the information. I need to switch out my calendars, you guys. Okay, next binder. Let's go into this clothes. I really do need to be cash stuffing this because I have lost almost 130 pounds and I still wear my extra large size clothes, and I need to get some stuff that does not make me look like I'm still 130 more pounds. So I am going to throw $5 in there. Not a lot, but children, I'm not going to do anything this week. Vacation, yes, we have got to start. We have already booked our vacation. We are going to the beach in the camper. We love to do that, and we are going to do $40. All right, so HOA, did I not put this in yet? HOA, what was that? 650, 750, 750, you guys. Woof. 750 divided by 12 is 62.50. Divide that by 4. Oops. I always do that. We're just gonna throw in $15 to make it easy. 16's odd to me. Pest service, I did that already. Right here, pest 5. House maintenance and upgrades, nothing. Camper maintenance, yeah. We have got to take the camper in to have the roof sealed, just like a normal, I feel like I spelled that wrong. I did. Right? Yeah. We'll just do that. Okay, we don't have time to sit here and do all this. We have got to take it in for the normal routine, reseal the roof, but we need our awning replaced because it has started ripping. So, I mean, nothing that you would not expect. So, emergency vet, we're not doing anything for that yet. Future car, no, but we are going to start saving for this. Microblading, no, but we will eventually. Taxes, no. We actually did really well with taxes this year. We almost got back $5,000, which I took a loss in my business this year, and my husband is putting back extra out of his normal 40-hour paycheck. So I think that's what actually helped us, is we were putting in way more this year than previous years. Gardening, I am going to put back because we are about to start. You guys, I'm so freaking excited about this. This year I added 2 extra raised garden beds. So now I have 4 and I'm so excited. Growing up, I'm going to do 40 here. Growing up, we had a garden and I hated it. It's so funny that when you grow up and you're a grown adult, how much you like the things that your parents liked. This is just my savings challenge thing. I don't think I'm gonna be in this right now. Hold on. I might, you guys. I might live on the edge this week. That's cute. Here comes the sun. Savings with Grace sent that one. I got this from Crafted by Coco. That's the person that did the Cutie clip and this one. I might start this actually because this is so cute. I almost kind of want to do like a whole segment though. Like every Friday do the savings challenge. Like throw, $30 or something to it. So I might do that. So we'll do savings challenge. And let's just do, $20. I know, not a lot, but it is what it is. We have other things we could be delegating that money to right now. Oh, what is this? Car insurance. yeah, we need to start that back up again. So I'm glad that I looked it back up because it was only a little over 1,400. So I'm just going to plan for 1,500 because y'all know that it always goes up. It hardly goes down. So it's going to be $250 a month. And then let's divide that out by 4 weeks. So $62. I'm glad that I checked back into that because that's a lot to chew up. Vehicle maintenance. See, I've got to redo these envelopes. Nothing is matching. Let's see. Vehicle maintenance, no. Book retreat, no. Birthday party. I should start this because my son's 3rd birthday is coming up soon. But I will get to that. Father's Day, Mother's Day, Halloween, Thanksgiving, anniversary, Valentine's, Easter. We will reconvene on those later. Like I said, we are just now getting caught up. I am going to do my 10K savings challenge. So, sorry, my dogs are barking. 10K savings. I already wrote that down. Someone make me a coffee. We're going to go for the 150 amount. I need a coffee, you guys. I'm telling you, I did not get sleep and I'm so tired. I'm tired. Okay. So this looks about right. So, all right. So gas, eating out, groceries. So what we're going to do is do our breakdown. This is my teller slip. I can't tag that. I made this like years and years and years and years ago. So let's just get to it. So gas, I'm going to do, this is how I think through it, you guys. Matter of fact, let's do this first. 100, 50, 20. I don't know if anybody else does it like this, but this is how I have to do it. Okay, so gas, we're gonna do 2 20s for me, 20, 20, and a 5 for my husband. Eating out, 2 20s. Groceries, we'll do 100. Weekly spend, 2 20s. Sorry I keep sniffling. I know that probably grosses people out, and I will try to be better, but it is getting allergy season, and I am struggling. 50, let's do 40, what is that, 90, 5, 6, 7, 8. Self-care, we're gonna do 20, a 30, and 2. Christmas, we're going to do a 20, a 10, and a 1. Hot tub, we're going to do a 50, 75. Pest, 5. Camper storage, 10. HOA, 15. Lawn spraying, 5, 6, 7. We're going to do 150. Clothes, 5. Vacation, 40. Camper maintenance, I didn't come back to this. We will. Okay, gardening, we're going to do 40. Savings challenge, 20. Car insurance, 60. So 50, 60, 2. And I need to figure out what we're going to do here. I forgot how much they quoted us for those services. I want to say it was around 12 to 1,500. So I'm going to do 100 for now. That might get adjusted or upped next week. But like I said, we are about to pay pretty much all of our bills for the entire month because our tax money came and we're trying to jump ahead. All right, so we've got 300 plus, that is 200. So that is 3. Do you guys like, I'm using my husband's Milwaukee permanent marker. Oh my gosh, I can't see all those little tallies. Anyway, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 18. Let me count that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Yeah. Also, my filming setup changed. I ended up getting the canvas lamp. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Melina at Millennial Dollar suggested that, and I got it. And so now we're not rocking the boat, so to speak, because every time I would move, the tripod that I had would like shake and it would drive me insane. And I have tried so many tripods and they all do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This candle is smelling so good. This company, Root Cellar Apothecary, sent me the most generous box of candles to showcase on Instagram, and they're so fragrant. I have tried some candles with businesses before and you cannot smell them, but this is like smelling up my entire upstairs. If you guys are interested, she sent me a code. It's Ashley10. I'll put it somewhere on the screen here. I don't get anything for it, but you can get 10% off if you guys are interested. She's got a bunch of stuff, but my favorite fragrance is the Prosecco one. It's like Pampas and Prosecco. Very nice, but this one smells really good. It's floral and it's perfect because I'm in the spring mood. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so 300, 200, hold on, 20 times 18. I know I can put this in parentheses and it'll do it, but you know, 360, that's 50 plus, what is that, 35? And that's 10, so 45. And then this was 200, and this was 300. Good grief. It's a lot. So that is what we'll get at the bank, and then the next video I have will be cash stuffing that. So yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. Again, so sorry for the delay of a new video, but with all good reason. Again, if you have any questions, just comment below, and I will be more than happy to answer them. And thank you so much for spending time with me, you guys. I appreciate it. And yeah, stick around and let's crush our financial goals this year. And yeah, that's all for now. Bye, guys.